I know. So, again, it's been a while. I apologize that y'all only ever see me anymore in white sweaters, but I mean, I only ever wear black and white, and my warmest, coziest sweaters right now in the cold are my white ones, so here we are. How to begin this video? Well, I've been on YouTube for 3 years now, and I started out with story times. I feel like technically that's still what my channel could be considered a story time, because it's just that stuff and then random videos that I make that I think are nifty. But most of my story time videos involved my family, namely my sisters, and this is about why I no longer talk about them, and subsequently, I can speak English. Subsequently why I don't really do story times much anymore, and I'm having a hard time thinking of how to do them in the future. But here's a rundown. So I really love stand-up comedy, and I watch them like every single day. I'll rewatch them on Netflix, I'll watch new ones on YouTube, and just go around the house doing chores listening to them. I love stand-up comedy. So when I did the story times, it was kind of in that vein. I just liked trying to make a funny story. And my logic with the story times, specifically with my sisters, was like, oh, well, comedians tell stories about their family and all's good and they make money and things are fine, right? And the truth is that they f***ing hate it. See, my logic with stand-up comedy and what I thought that I was doing with my stories was that they are jokes. And while stuff that happens in them actually did happen, the punchlines are just jokes. Sisters fight, my sister beat me up, I beat my sister up, and life goes on and on. But now when I watch stand-up comedy, for instance, and the comedians talk about their family, about like them doing stuff that the family members may not like to be broadcasted to a lot of people, I'm like, I bet your family hates that. And honestly, I just didn't think of it when I was telling those stories, but now I look through YouTube now, and a lot of old vloggers that I used to watch where they did story times, or even mostly YouTubers that have had these like decade-long careers, I notice now, oh, they've never mentioned their siblings. Or like they mention that they have siblings, but they don't go into their relationship with their sibling, how they feel about their siblings. Funny but not flattering things that their siblings have done in the past. Like Shane Dawson has, I think, 2 brothers, and he has never mentioned, as far as I know, what he feels about them, or what it was like growing up with them, how they feel about his YouTube, or any of that. Or like I used to watch Daniel Howell and Phil Lester. I'm pretty sure both of them have brothers, and I know literally nothing about them because neither of them talked about them. And I can see why now. Like, I'm not going to say sorry for posting those videos, because I'm going about a no apologies policy anymore. I'm not going to say sorry. I'm just going to change my actions, and if people notice that, then all's well and good. But basically, I'm not going to tell stories about my sisters anymore because it's really not cool. Now I think like if someone tried to portray me and their caricature of me, and it wasn't what I see myself as, more so it was something unflattering to help them, it'd probably piss me off. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stop story times just because, like I said, like I love stand-up comedy, I listen to it every day, and I love listening to their stories, and I like to make up my own stories in my head. It's just for the past few months, like all the stories that I have in my head usually involve friends and family, and now I'm like, well, I feel like I can't tell those now, and been struggling with that. And for a while, I resented that my sisters did not want me to talk about them on the internet, and a part of me still does, because to me it feels like when I make videos, I'm like talking to friends and telling stories to friends, and it felt like, or feels like, saying you can't tell stories about me to your friends, and which I think in like small groups, it's like you can't censor your siblings and just talking about their lives and you just happen to be part of it. But YouTube is different. It is a platform where potentially hundreds or thousands of people could watch the videos. And as a vlogger, I hate saying the word YouTuber because it makes it sound like it's an actual job. Well, I guess for some people it is, but it's not for me. But as a vlogger, I have this platform, another word I don't like using. I have a lot of people watching, potentially more than my sisters would have, paying attention to their comments on the internet, saying, you know, I'm not actually like that, right? And so it is unfair to be like, my sister did this stupid thing, funny story, and she can't say anything to you know, defend herself. And yeah. So yeah, it's not cool. And for that reason, I haven't done any story times. Also because I've just been living life lately. Life off the internet has been so stress-free. This is still one of my hobbies though. I'm not gonna quit YouTube or anything. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video. Sorry if it was really, long. So yeah, I guess whenever I post next, then I will see you. Much love.